Sure. Time drawing and red or orange, blue, no matter. Whatever you want to get.
The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see I'm bad. We play me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype will disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but game what I've been dreaming this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I ain't fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scores down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't be jacked, that game nuts, better hang up, the white flag, you fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say, game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me.
Gets it through, here comes the shot, and that's it!
For the entree, fast break, one man to me, got it all day.
Still without risk.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to
Deep
test my
left.
grind,
Going,
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Put me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. Looking at a jam, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a jam, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on, third.
Check out the roof, no. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose. So I'ma go until I crash to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back with that deep. facilitated. You get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, and I'ma spike that. That means I put it down. Watch me throw it while you're down. Kinda like a quarterback. I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena. Just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas and arenas. Cover the side of where we from. So after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is. Cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and alongside me for the ride here tonight is Jack Hasbrook as we get into our Box It and Lock It pregame show. Welcome aboard, Jack.
Hiya.
And I'm trying to talk and work on something at the same time here, so I do apologize if I overstep myself here a little bit, but I'm trying to get a logo loaded up as people with day jobs have difficulties doing two jobs at the same time. And again, my headphones seem to be cutting out on me. So I'll just have to deal with it.
You must have gotten the
I got the bad set.
Yeah, the funky one.
So hopefully it stays on and don't touch it. All right, so let's get into our Box It Lock It pregame show here. And we'll start things off here as we have another varsity wrestling night here tonight in the West Gym. The Beavers are home, and they'll be taking on a unusual opponent. It's the Golden Falcons from Falconer, New York.
Yeah, we see them at their tournament every year, but we've never actually, at least not since I've started, dueled them before. So this is a new one here.
Yeah, so I'm going to put up the 3 steps to success, brought to us by Snap Fitness, if you want to go over them right now.
Yeah,
first step is be mentally prepared.
Yeah, back-to-back nights can be tough. Big match, big region match, and big region win over Eisenhower last night. And now you turn around, and just 24 hours later, you've got to do it all over again. So you've got to be in the right headspace, especially tonight.
Second step, wrestle Beaver style.
Yeah, be aggressive. Don't stop moving. Score as many points as you can. Just be relentless, and good things should happen.
And our third step to success, again, brought to us by Snap Fitness of Corry. Push yourself. Let's push the envelope a little bit here. Let's try to find a way to make ourselves better. And the best way to do that is just to push yourself a little bit further than what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, it really ties into that first step too about having to keep yourself ready, be prepared. But it also ties into yesterday in that I think there were a couple Beavers, who the matches probably didn't end the way they wanted them to. So it's important to put yesterday behind you for those guys and come out here and push yourself, refill your tank, and try and get yourself back on track.
Well, Jack, I'm not having any help getting that file to come up. So anyways, I don't know what to do with it. So that will do it for our 3 steps to success, brought to us by Snap Fitness of Corry. Be mentally prepared, wrestle Beaver style, and push yourself. As we will go ahead and close that out. And we'll move on to our Spotlight Wrestler of the Night. That's brought to us by Corry Higher Ed. Going at 160 pounds here tonight, going with a senior on the team, Cooper Hodak.
Yeah, he's first up tonight, too, so we get to see him right away, which is, a fun time. And he won't have at least unless something changes between now and then, he won't have a match for senior night with Titusville, as they have a hole at 160. So this, unless I'm forgetting something, will be his last actual match in the West Gym here. So look for a big closer from him.
Yeah. So good luck to Cooper going forward. Hopefully he has a good night here tonight, as the lights seem to be flickering here a little bit, as it looks like the Beavers going to be about ready to come out onto the mat here. As something else that's been going on tonight, we were supposed to be a busy school here tonight.
Yeah.
Girls were supposed to have a basketball game, but that got canceled. And
yeah, and a swim meet got canceled over at the Y, too. As from what I understand, I-90 is shut down right now, and the schools couldn't make it. But Falconer has no such obstacles, so they were able to still make it down here and duel with us. And here they come to certainly an interesting run-out song. Not really a hype-up song, at least it wouldn't be for me, but maybe it's different for them.
Like you say, Cooper got outvoted on this one, so
yeah.
Not our choice for a good warm-up song, but nonetheless, Beavers out here getting warmed up.
Yes, they are. And it'll be a little bit different tonight. They do not have junior or they don't have middle school wrestling up in New York, so there'll be a bit more varsity or JV action tonight. I think they told us 5 matches before varsity and 3 after.
Correct.
Yeah, so
correct.
8 JV, which is a lot more than we normally get. Last night we got 2, and even that is more than we sometimes get. So, yeah, full slate of JV tonight.
Well, Jack, I'm trying to get the right color up here on the display for Falconer. They are kind of a darker blue,
yeah,
gold
navy
color.
gold.
So we'll just put the darker blue up on the board there and go with it that way. I got the image taken off there, so we're getting closer to being ready to get going here.
We're doing JV first, and we're starting at 160.
Yep. Thank you.
So we're going to have 5 JV matches to begin. And they said they're going to start with the lower weights first. So
yeah, they said we were working our way up.
It should be Logan Willis going up against Gage Need. As I've got all kinds of papers tonight, Jack.
Yeah, you do. All kinds of papers, all kinds of files. Apologies to any of the Falconer folks watching. We obviously don't face Falconer in very much, so we did not have a logo file immediately on hand.
I could probably look around and find one, but I'm not gonna come up with it. All right, so there we go. Logan Willis up against Gage Need.
Dewey, are you aware we're still on the spotlight screen? I've been told.
I'm sorry. I was busy doing something, so there we go. Get that off of there.
Now we can see the Beavers warming up.
Second JV match of the night is going to be, get the right page in front of me so I don't get screwed up here. Is going to be Braxton Hayes going up against Carter Campbell.
And if everything goes according to plan, the kids will be announced before going out onto the mat by the score table. So we should know who's out on that mat and what match is going on at all times, even if they pull a switcheroo on us from the lineups we were given.
Our third match is going to be Caden Kraza. And he'll be going up against no. He'll have Dickerson. Ethan Dickerson. In the fourth match, it should be Devin Way. And his opponent will be Peterson, Logan Peterson. And the fifth match will be Parker Savitz.
And it looks like we might be just about to get ready for that first match.
And his opponent will be Zachary Kinney.
Oh, no, maybe we'll be doing the Gladiator Law Anthem first.
Well, so everybody's lined up there, and it's getting quiet in the gym.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you please rise to the national anthem?
Well, there you have it, Jack. The J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups starting at weight class 160. 160 is going to be brought to us by K&E Surveyors, and I'd like to, as they do the captain's coin toss here, I'm going to go through the sponsors for the match as we go here. 107 brought to us by Lifted Health. 114 is the Harvest Community Church. 121 is brought to us by Corry Crossroads Fellowship. 127 is Sawyer Builders. 133 is Vern's Garage. 139 is Corry Community Foundation. 145 is Rossbecker Insurance Group. 152 brought to us by Corry Redevelopment Authority. 160 is K&E Surveyors. 172 brought to us by Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital. 189 JH Napa Auto Parts. And 215 is UTEG's Body Shop. And rounding out the lineup at 285 is Carney and Ruth Law Firm. And with that all being said, Jack, we have the scoreboard up on the screen. And if I have it right, we got Logan Willis going up against Gage Need. So this won't go towards the to team scores at all. It'll just be the match with the JV guys here as we get ready to get things going with 5 bouts of JV action here before the varsity duel, and then we'll have 3 more at the conclusion. So hang in there with us, and we'll get it wrapped up nicely here as we get things going with Logan Willis and Gage Need. And we're underway here with JV style. Logan swiping away at an ankle there. Both guys kind of in a collar tie out front here. And they break clean, get back into the middle here. Middle brought to us by Munn's Merch. As they get tied up again here, working towards the edge. And like Jack, you mentioned earlier, this is a team that we see in duels all the time at the Falconer event. And Logan Willis is going to get the 3-point takedown there. Nifty little throw by.
Yeah, nice little move to start off the match.
Corry is the green team, and Falconer is the red. So Logan will wrestle from in front here. 1:15 to go here in this first period.
Yeah, as you were saying, we go to their tournament every year, but we never actually properly duel. So some interesting new matchups here for sure.
I guess my point there is that some of these guys probably have seen one another.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the way, potentially over the years, because Corry has been in that Falconer tournament for many, many years. As Logan has an armbar worked in here with a 2-on-1 underneath, trying to get him flipped over. Finally is going to get some near fall points here. He needs to find a way to get his butt down on the mat, sit through that.
Yeah, a bit too high.
He's going to hip heist over. He's going to get 4 near fall points and give up a relevant church reversal into a near side cradle. He'll get into a stand up. And he'll get the 1 point for the escape. I believe, if I have the score right, it is 8-2.
That's what I've got.
And Logan in on a double leg here. He's going to keep that arm captured. And he's going to get another 3-point takedown here to make it 11-2. And he puts him right to his back, holding him there. He's going to continue to keep that hold as he had that arm captured and just won't let it go. He's referee's holding 4 near fall points, 5 seconds to go in the first period. And he's going to get awarded the 4 near fall points at the end of the period there. It's 15-2 as we head to period number 2.
Yep, very much in tech fall territory. One reversal or takedown will end it.
I didn't see who had choice, but they chose neutral. As we're ready to get going here, a 3-point takedown could end this one quickly here for Logan. He's in on a single leg. See if he's able to pull that in. Can't do so. The Falconer Need caught him in on a front headlock. And a nice little sitting duck under. And Willis will get the tech fall early in the second here.
And that was just a good batch there by Willis. He was relentless the whole way, constantly moved, had good energy. Yeah, just well wrestled.
And my scoreboard doesn't have a reset button, so I have to apologize. I have to get in there and type everything in and clear it out. So our next match is going to be Braxton Hayes. And Braxton's opponent is going to be Campbell, Carter Campbell.
Yep, the announcer just did confirm that.
And we're underway here. Both guys pushing forward. Hayes getting the better of it. Campbell in on a collar tie here. As Hayes continues to drive him around the mat here. Hayes with that wrist control. Keeping that wrist. And that is keeping Campbell in front of him. As Campbell's not able to throw him by. With Hayes hanging on to that wrist control. And we're already down to 1:25 to go in this first period. All right, back into that same collar tie with that wrist control for Hayes. Maybe bump the elbow and go into a duck under there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he could get in on a leg if he took the shot.
Campbell has that good collar tie, just with that elbow tucked in nice and tight, just not giving it up. Tried to do a duck under of his own there, and Hayes is going to kind of roll through it. And tried to with a head and arm, but then he rolls through it, and Hayes will get the three-point takedown.
Yeah, wow, that was just impressive moves there.
Just wouldn't give up on it.
No.
Campbell tried to hit the head and arm, and Hayes rolled through it and rolled through it a second time to get control.
Yeah, for a minute there, it looked like Campbell had him, and then he just spun right through.
Muscled through it the second time.
Yeah.
Had to work for it a little bit. 30 seconds to go here in the first. As Hayes is working on top here. Campbell trying to get out. As they work close to the out of bounds here, 20 seconds left to go here. Hayes flattens him out, but Campbell right back up to his base.
Trying to get him a little closer to that middle circle there, too.
And it looks like that first period is going to come to a close with Hayes out in front, 3-0. As the horn sounds. Campbell has choice. He'll defer to the third. And Hayes will take bottom to start period number 2. Hayes gets set on the starting blocks. And we're underway here, period number 2. Campbell following behind. Hayes up to his feet. Looking for wrist control to break it and get the escape. Continuing to keep his hips separated. Good pressure back, but not enough to get the escape. I'm going to have locking hands against Campbell as they went down to the mat, and he still had the hands come together as they went back down to the mat. So that'll give another point to Hayes to make it 4-0. Minute 39 to go here in the second. Clean start. Hayes continuing to try to work up off that bottom. Campbell stays right tight with him. Minute 30 to go here in the second. Has an near side cradle locked up. Hayes has got to stretch out. Find a way to get stretched out before he gets that locked up. And he's going to kind of counter by reaching over the top here. And he'll get that head popped out. Campbell still on a leg, and now he finally gets him pushed over. He'll get a relevant church reversal. Campbell's able to belly down quickly there to prevent any near falls. As Hayes has built up a 6-0 lead here. Under a minute to go here in the second. Hayes kind of has that arm captured in behind the back there, but Campbell finally able to pull that out front. And Hayes settles back in behind, and he'll go to work on top here. Campbell all balled up in the referee's position. As Hayes will push him forward, try to get him flattened out, and Campbell's going to get called for a stall here, under 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, you got to keep working. Can't just sit there.
Hayes throwing a lot at him on the top here, just can't get anything sunk in or dug out. As Campbell just is locking his hands together underneath there and is staying on the bottom. 5 seconds to go here in the second. And we will head to the third period. I believe Campbell has choice. And he takes neutral to start period number 3. Second bout of 5 matches here in JV action before the varsity duel. As we get going into third period here, Hayes and Campbell going at it here. As both guys trying to work on something, Hayes finally captures a single leg, and he'll put him down onto the mat. He'll get another 3-point takedown here. Makes it a major decision. Minute 30 to go here in the third. And there's a stalling call again on Campbell, and that'll give Hayes another point, making it 10-0.
Yeah, you gotta try and work yourself out. Can't just belly down and lay there.
Got to find a way to open up. Not open up, but you got to find a way to continue to move on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then another stalling. That's a third stalling call on Campbell.
I think he might have gotten them both, too. I think he might have said stalling green.
No, he gave 1 point to Hayes.
Okay.
Hayes has not been called for a stall at all in this match.
Okay. I heard him say green.
Well, he must have misspoke then.
Or maybe he was saying point to green.
Yes, 1 point for green. Yes, that would be correct. As we're going to hit the 30-second mark here in this third period. And it's been all Hayes here. As it looks like this was going to go the distance here, Jack. As Hayes captures the arm of Campbell in behind his back. And you got to keep that there, but don't pull up to the shoulder blades. And Hayes is going to get him rolled over for a 1 count. And there's a second count. This is a good position here. Referee holding 4 points. It's going to be a tech fall or a pin. And 4 more near fall points. That's going to be a tech fall. So back-to-back tech falls for the Beavers starting out here in JV action.
So good start for the Beavers.
And we'll move on to that third bout. And this should be Caden Kraza coming out. His opponent is going to be Dickerson. Ethan Dickerson.
Yep, just once again got confirmation from the score table. It is Kraza versus Dickerson. Kraza already in on a leg and
stays with that single leg, and he'll look for a near side cradle to go with it. He'll settle in behind and go to work on top. "20 seconds into the match, and a repeat of the first 2 matches. Beavers score early on the takedown, and we'll wrestle from in front here as Kraza goes to work on top here, leading 3-0. And we've seen this before, Jack, that the JV comes out, they do well, they kind of set the tone of the night.
Yeah.
And the varsity kind of feeds off of what the JV guys do.
Yeah, absolutely. And you could definitely tell, too, that the JVs have picked up the tendencies from their varsity counterparts of starting fast, taking early shots, and usually wrestling from out in front.
Not only just taking early shots, but finishing the shots and getting points, getting takedowns off of those shots.
Yep.
And now he'll cut them loose. And Dickerson kind of just jumps at him, and he's going to give up another takedown here.
Yeah, very ill-advised move there. I like the idea of taking a quick shot, but make sure that you're up so that you don't just get jumped back on.
Kraz is going to use that Navy right, get him rolled over. Only just the one guy has the arms bundled together, and Dickerson able to roll all the way through. Doesn't give up any near fall points. The scorer's table has it 3-0. I have it a 6-1 score.
Yeah, he definitely, unless
he waved off the escape, and it is just 3-0. I thought it was scored 6-1, but we'll have to see if the officials change it. This first period is going to come to an end here, Jack.
He was clearly free.
But he jumped on that leg so quick.
Yeah.
Dickerson defers to the third period, and Kraz takes down to start period 2. I changed my score last night to go with what the scoreboard said. Tonight, I'm sticking with my score.
Right, we were right last night.
Kraz is going to spin into him here from the bottom, looking for that relevant church reversal. And he will get it. I have it as 8-1. The score table here has it 5-0. Anyways, Kraz seems to be wrestling. It's going to be a moot point.
Yeah.
Kraz back on top here. Minute 20 to go here in the second. He's going to cut him loose this time, and that was a definite escape.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Kraz a cross-body shot on a single leg. Got to finish it now. Pull that leg in. Dickerson working on a leg of his own. Kraz hips heist over. He'll get in behind. And he'll get that three-point takedown. He's looking for the near side cradle now. Switch to the top leg, you would there, Kraz. Let go of the Navy right and go to the top leg. Gets him rolled over anyways.
Yep.
Got 2 near fall points. Makes it 10-1. I gave it up, Jack. I went back to what the score table says. It was an easy change. 20 seconds to go here in the second.
But now that you've done that, they'll get it corrected.
No, it's been too long. If there was a change in the scores, the officials would have caught it. We've got the one official from last night here again tonight. I went down before the match and told him he did such a nice job that it was good to see him back here again, and hopefully he does a better job tonight.
Yeah, we were big fans of his last night.
Him and his counterpart.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, big fans of them.
Gave him a kudos for doing such a nice job. We're headed to the third period of this match here. And Dickerson has chosen neutral to start the third. And a 10-1 bout, so major decision on the board here for Kraz as he's looking to dive in on a single leg here. Kind of got caught down low with it, but stays with that single leg, continues to move on the bottom there, switches to a double, continuing to work. You see how he continues to spin on the ground there?
Yeah.
And he'll be awarded with that three-point takedown. Makes it 13-1, and had a couple of near fall points there. Official holding 2. That'll make it 15-1. He needs one more point for the third consecutive tech fall here tonight in JV action.
And he's got plenty of time to get it.
Well, he let him up, so it's 15-2. Another takedown will do it. Kraz in on a single leg. See if he can finish that takedown. He hips heist over. Dickerson holding on to the body to try to prevent that takedown, but Kraz is going to get in behind, and it's another tech foul here in the third for the Beavers in JV action as Kraz wins 18-2.
So the JV's good night continues. And that spin move, Dewey, that is why we so often in our steps to success have commit to your moves, right? He committed to his move, and he got rewarded for it.
He finished it.
Yeah, finished it.
He finished it. Devin Way comes out here for the Beavs. Oh. And Devin's opponent is going to be Logan Peterson. I'm doing good with it, Jack. I got him up, and we're underway here, period number 1. In this third bout, JV action. Before we get into the varsity duel, where we're going to start at weight class 160, which is brought to us by K&E Surveyors. But we're in bout number 4 here. Their first 3 bouts have all been tech falls by the Beavers in JV action here. Peterson in on a single leg. Wade doing a good job of doing some good defense to defend against it. Peterson whips him down onto the mat. And they went out of bounds, and we're still neutral as they were toying with the out of bounds there.
Some good defense there by Way.
And with the inclement weather that we have here tonight, Jack, the gym's not as packed as it normally is, but still Beaver Nation out in pretty good showing here tonight.
Yeah. That even had the weather been fine. There was stuff going on in the other gym anyway, so it was probably always going to be a little more sparse than usual.
Well, just making the point, Beaver Nation is starting to file in here. Wade kind of takes a shot from outside there. Peterson catches him coming in on a front headlock. Way in on a single leg, see if he can finish it. Continues to pop his head and comes around the backside, and Way will score the 3-point takedown. Peterson up to his feet. Way got to find a way to get him back down onto the ground. Return him to the mat, and he'll hip heist him over. Puts him back down onto the mat. 24 seconds to go here in the first. Way working with that 2-on-1 underneath. Close to the out of bounds, just 1 foot in by Way. Keep it there. And they working out of bounds. And they'll have to go back to the restart block with 11 seconds to go here in the first period. Peterson settles in on the starting block. Way to cover. Right up to his feet. Peterson goes. Way puts him back down onto the mat. 5 seconds to go. And the first period's going to come to a close with Way out in front, 3-0. Way defers to this third period, and Peterson takes down to start period number 2. Jack, feels like Peterson kind of got caught in that takedown. Seems like he's had a little bit better energy here in this first period, but trailing 3-0 after 1 as he was unable to get any points in that first period.
Yeah, he almost had an early takedown himself, but some good defense there by Way prevented it, and then he was able to sneak up and get the takedown himself.
Well, Peterson got up to his feet here as we start period 2, but Way kind of gets him back down onto the mat, but Peterson hanging onto a leg. Gets back up to his base with Way out in front. Got to find a way to get him cracked down onto the mat here. Get that leg freed up and get back in behind and go to work on top here. Peterson just hanging on to that leg. Trying to get the escape or turn it into a relevant church reversal. But Wade does a good job of keeping moving on top there. Finally gets that leg freed up, and Peterson switches to the other leg. Finally got both legs freed up, and he'll settle back in behind and go to work on top. Under a minute to go here in the second. Wade goes in with a leg now, and he'll try to work him flatten him out onto the mat. Coming up on Saturday, the Beavers have the Beaver Brawl coming up, Jack.
Yes,
Starts at 8
do.
o'clock in the morning, and we'll be there for all the action in the East Gym. 12 teams on the docket.
Oh, yeah.
2 different pools. Long day of wrestling coming up on Saturday.
Yep, 5 to 6 matches worth for us.
Way looking for the far side cradle.
Some fun opponents coming in, though.
Yeah, another school from New York, Maple Grove.
Yeah.
Will be there on Saturday. They're a little bit north of Jamestown, north and west, I think, the other side of the Chautauqua Lake.
Yeah.
Falconer's kind of north and east a little bit.
Yeah, and some rivals coming in as well. LaBeouf will be there.
Yep, LaBeouf, northeast.
Yep.
McDowell should be there this year. Harbor Creek, Just to mention a few, Maple Grove as well.
Yeah.
Maplewood.
Oh, yeah,
Maplewood.
Maplewood. There we go.
So after 2 periods complete, we'll head to the 3rd period here. And this time, Way will go down on the bottom to start period 3. Way out in front, 3-0 on a first period takedown. We'll see what Peterson can do on top here. Way up to a stand-up. He kind of comes out the back door and back down onto the mat. Peterson still with a leg, but Way working on it, and he'll settle him behind with a relevant church reversal. Gets a half worked in, gets him rolled over, and he's going to have to settle back in here.
Kind of in a funky position now.
Referee's holding 4 near fall points, and Way is in a real funk here.
Yeah, definitely definitely an odd position. Way's going to have to be careful to not get. Was that a potentially dangerous?
That's a full Nelson after the reversal. So Peterson got a relevant church reversal, and he had a full Nelson in there, and that'll give Way another point, so it should be 10-2.
Interesting. Yeah, I was about to say.
And no change in control, so Way back down on the starting block. I'm in agreement with what's on the score table here, our scoreboard here, Jack. 10-2, favor of Way.
Yeah, well, I was about to say before they blew it dead that Way needed to be careful or he'd get reversed, and I guess he did.
Well, he just shrugs that head and arm off, and he'll score another relevant church reversal. Makes it 12-2. Major decision on the board, and he has a half worked in. And he's going to try and tee off and run that. Got to cross over the legs there. And he gets the Brackenfuner home pin.
Had a full set of near falls as well, so if he didn't get that pin, I believe it would have been a tech.
16-2, that would only been. Irregardless, he got the Brackenfuner home pin.
I thought he had 13. I guess my was off.
Moving on to the next match. And we have Parker Savitz coming out.
And is this the last of the initial 5, dude?
Yes. And his opponent is going to be Kinney. First name is Zachary. As we're underway in the first period here. Last of the opening JV matches here. Parker crossbody shot on a single leg. Not able to finish it. As Kinney able to roll through and keep Savitz off of his leg. In on a front headlock here. Savitz looking for wrist control in there, has it. And he'll get back up to his feet, and we're still neutral here with 1:24 to go. Cross-body shot there by Kinney. Savitz kind of saw it coming. He'll get in on a front headlock. Front head and arm, I should say. They get back up to their feet. Neither wrestler able to score off of that move. Both guys working back into the middle here. Under a minute to go in this first period. Parker shoots in on a single leg and is able to drive into it and finish it this time. Puts him right to his back and scoops up the head and arm as he tees off and gets the Brackenfuner home pin with 43 seconds to go in the first period.
And Dewey, you can tell that Parker has had a very good wrestling partner at home.
Couple of very good wrestling partners.
Yeah, a couple of very good wrestling
partners. Not just one.
He's
got 2 very good partners at home.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they've critiqued him a little bit over the years. But Parker looking good here. I think that's the first time I've seen him wrestle this year, but looking pretty good out of the gate here.
Yeah. And with that, we will move on to, at least we should be moving on to varsity.
Yes, we should be moving on to our regular score to action here. And leading off the action is going to be our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Wrestler of the Night, Cooper Hodak, starting at 160.
And something new they're doing, Dewey, is everyone gets a walk-up song.
Uh-oh. And his opponent, I like it, Cooper. I like it. Noah Brandt is his opponent. I like it. I like the announcement. It's nice.
Yeah.
As we're underway here at 160, brought to us by K&E Surveyors. And we're under action here in the varsity duel. Both guys dropping down to one knee. Brandt shoots in on a double leg. Cooper sprawling hard to stay out of it. And he's trying with a bear hug here with a sprawl to get the advantage. Brandt stays with that single leg. Cooper hooks a leg and he'll drive into it and pop his head out and settle in behind with a three-point takedown.
And out of bounds they go.
The feeling out process is over.
Yeah.
And we're into action.
Yep. Yep, an exciting early scrum there. Then Coop came out on top.
Cooper with a little early start there. He'll get the caution.
Just a one count. Now he's getting some swipes.
Yeah, Cooper has the arm captured with the legs and has a firearm captured. And the official continue to count here until Cooper gets a full set of near fall points. I don't think he'll get the pin out of this funky move.
Yeah, he's got to be too high, right?
Well, he just doesn't. It's not a conventional hold. He's got both arms captured, but he needs to find a way to sit.
Oh, he got it.
He needed to find a way to sit through, but he gets the Bracken Funeral Home pin.
All right. It's a good start for the Beavers, off to a 6-0 lead. Now we get to see what the next walkout song is.
All right. This is Lamech Albers for the Beavers. And his opponent is going to be Riley Best. And 172 brought to us by Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital as we're underway here. They work close to the out of bounds there. Lamech trying to get the control. Best in on a single leg. Albers sprawling hard to stay out of it. Kind of bundling the arms together, and he's working on the hips as well to try to get that takedown. He'll reach in and get a head and arm of his own. Near side cradle locked up, and he'll get the three-point takedown.
Holding 2 near fall points.
Good knowledge there by Albers to understand what he was trying to do, and it wasn't concerned about Best being in on his leg.
Yeah.
Albers continues to have that near side cradle locked up tight as we approach a minute to go here in this first period. Official still holding 2 near falls because Albers was hanging on to that front headlock. Albers will settle back in behind and go to work with a 5-0 lead. And once again, it's been all offense here tonight for the Beavers so far today, Jack.
Yeah.
Albers working with a tight 2-on-1 there. 30 seconds to go here in this first period. Best gets wrist control, puts it in his back pocket, then stands up. Albers has a leg as he'll look to return him to the mat. Little heel trip puts him right back down onto the mat. Best will work right back up to his base as we approach 10 seconds to go here in this first period. Albers continue to work on top here, looking for more points. Has an armbar worked in, but the first period comes to a close before he's able to utilize that armbar. Albers defers to this third period. Best is going to take down to start period 2 as he settles in on the starting blocks. Caution on Albers. Just a tick second too early. Gets him down onto the mat here.
Same thing happened to Coop. Just means that these Beavers are ready to go.
Oh, they're anxious to get going.
Yeah.
Best into a stand-up. Albers pushing forward as they go out of bounds. Best, I think he might have been talking to himself a little bit there, heading back to the starting block. That he had a stand-up, but got shoved out of bounds and not able to get the escape. Albers gets him pinned onto the mat here, keeps him in the middle as he'll dig for that armbar on the near side. Continuing to work with that 2-on-1 underneath, sinking in that armbar, finally gets it in good and tight. See if he can use it here. He'll tilt him over. And Albers has really gotten to be a good technician about that tilting with that armbar.
Yep.
Showing his arms. And he'll have another
full set of near falls.
So I don't give the wrong score to the wrong player here. My apologies.
And he's getting another 4 count. And he was just given.
He got another set of near fall points there. If I have it right, it's 12-0.
Is that what our score says?
I've been busy trying to get the score corrected.
Looks like it from here.
Well, he goes right back to that tilt again. And that will be a tech fall for Albers. 16-0 in the second.
Second tech fall in as many days for him.
That pushes the team score up to 11-0. As we move on to bout number 3. $189 brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. It'll be Landon Nickerson coming out. And Landon's opponent is going to be Patrick Braley.
Of course,
it's the start of the 3 Nickersons.
Yeah. And of course, Landon had the incredibly quick pin last night. Only took him 11 seconds.
Got a front headlock in with leg control. Trying to get him. And the official says you're out of bounds, so we will go back on the starting block. Still neutral here in this first period. A scoreless first period. As Nickerson right back in on the head here with a collar tie.
Braley in on a leg.
Yeah, he dropped down onto a leg.
Nickerson counters with a
whizzer.
Yeah.
Not giving it up. Good defense there. Stays with it. Has wrist control in a seated position as he'll try to scoot through, but he's going to give up the 3-point takedown. As Braley's going to get the first takedown and wrestle from in front. And Nickerson in defensive mode here. As Braley has that leg turked. And Nickerson back up to his base finally. Didn't give any backfall. Near falls up as he gets up into a somewhat of a standing position. Got up to 2 feet, but down onto one knee, and then all the way back down onto the mat. 22 seconds to go here in the first. Braley trying to crack him back onto the mat. Nickerson into a stand-up. He'll turn into him.
Out of bounds they go.
And Nickerson might have tweaked that right knee a little bit as he grimaced just a little bit as they went out of bounds. And he'll settle in on the starting block here with 10 seconds to go in the first period. Braley. And Nickerson right off the whistle. Pressures back into him, and it'll score a relevant church reversal. And after one complete, it's 3-2 in favor of Braley. Braley defers to the third, and Nickerson chooses down immediately. I think he's a little upset about his knee getting tweaked a little bit there. He seems a little angry right now.
Yeah. Nothing a little adrenaline can't fix, you know?
Again, Braley covers on top, goes to work on that top position. Nickerson working up to his feet. Top guy's got to continue to work here. He's just kind of hanging out there, allowing Nickerson to get into a stand-up. And he just cuts him loose. And it's a 3-3 score now. Nickerson on a front headlock. See if he can utilize it. Not able to as we stay neutral here. Nickerson right back to it. Can't get it sunk into where he wants. Again, he paps the head down. Trying to find a shot on there. As they go back to that collar tie. And again, Braley in on a leg. And good defense there by Nickerson.
Yeah, nice
as he'll get a single leg of his own. Near side cradle looking to lock it up. Has it in tight. He'll get the three-point takedown. He'll keep the near side cradle. He's trying to get him rolled over. He's driving into it. 35 seconds to go here in the second.
Gonna have to adjust himself a bit, I think.
He keeps adjusting it. Braley keeps trying to get out of it, though. We're down to 22 seconds to go. Nickerson still with that near side cradle. Braley locks through a leg there to try to prevent going over. Eight seconds to go here. And Nickerson's just going to hang on to it to get out of the period. Oh, they gave him a reversal right at the end.
Wow.
Makes it 6-5. Now Coach Proper is coming over to the scorers table to ask about that late reversal. Proper, I think, is asking for any back points throughout that hold that Nickerson had, and he's not going to get any of it. So it's 6-5, and we're headed into, I missed it, we're heading into period 3 here. Nickerson covers on top as Braley chose down to start period 3. Nickerson drops to a leg as Braley turns into him. Nickerson takes on, hangs on to that leg, but he's going to give up another reversal here, and he's going to be behind 7-6. Now Nickerson's got to find a way to get out.
Yeah.
As this is turning into the match of the night here.
Yeah.
Or at least a critical pivot point in the match, as the Beavers have won the first two rather decidedly. A Bracken Funeral Home pin in the first match and a tech fall in the second. as the Beavers are out in front 11-0. And Nickerson
Almost.
trying to come out the back door here as we're coming up on a minute to go here in the third. And the noise level in the gym has arisen by about 14 decibels. Braley just hanging out on top here.
I was about to say, is that not stalling? Is he not? I mean, what is he doing?
He's not really working on much of anything. Nickerson's not really working on the bottom either. So he needs a headhunt here a little bit. Trying to come out the back door. He needs a headhunt that. Just pull down on the head. You'll get the reversal.
Yeah.
He'll get the wrist. Now he's looking for the head. Keeps his hips up. Keep driving forward. Keep driving forward.
20 seconds to go.
Keep that wrist control. Keep pushing forward, Nickerson.
Yeah, just keep going.
15 seconds to go. He's got to push into him. Braylon's kind of falling off to the right side. I don't see how he's still got control.
Yeah, the Corry side is screaming for it, and
now he's just hanging on to the headgear, and Nickerson is going to finally get the reversal as time runs out.
Wow.
And Nickerson is going to get the 8-7 decision.
They gave it to him right at the end. I thought he got it a good bit earlier, but he got it anyway, so.
Wow.
Yeah, that's going to be tough to top for match of the night, that's for sure.
Whew. As the energy level comes down in the gym, everybody takes a deep breath.
Yeah.
As we move on to weight class 215, brought to us by UTEG's Body Shop. Beavers present first. It's going to be Brody Nickerson coming out. And his opponent is going to be Tyler Anderson. And we're underway here. See if Beavers can keep the stretch going.
Imagine that Brody here was ready to go, ready to avenge.
Oh, he's in on a bear hug here. Locked over to torso, trying to work that into a takedown. His opponent kind of doing the same thing.
Coach is telling him just trip.
Well, he kind of waited too long here. Now he's going to try and get in behind, and he'll pop his head out in a better position there. He just repositioned himself. He'll whip him down onto the mat with a three-point takedown. Good work there by Brody Nickerson. I like that. And that just might be our offensive move of the night.
He's got him over on his back, Dewey. Near falls being counted. Trying to get it in good and tight. Long time to fight off your back. He does have a full set.
He has the arms kind of bundled.
There it is.
He kind of just gave up there, too.
Yeah.
And another Bracken Funeral Home pin, this time in the first period. And the Beavers continue with the onslaught here as they stretch it out to 20-0.
Up to 285 we go. For the finale of the Nickerson trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh, and
I'm going to have to talk to these guys. I'm not a fan of this type of music. Just saying. Owen's opponent is going to be Hathaway.
Do you just not like black and yellow because it reminds you of the Steelers?
That style of music, genre is just not my cup of tea. Hathaway and Nickerson at it here. I spelled his name wrong. Let me get it corrected. It's Hathaway, not Hathaway.
Some hand fighting going on, and they let each other go.
So we're still neutral here in the first period.
Owen is a very technical, methodical wrestler. The moment he sees an opening, he will take it, and you will be on your back in seconds.
I know I said it in the last duel, Jack, but Owen is a type of wrestler that he dictates the match so well.
Yeah.
He runs his offense the way he wants to run it and how he and when he wants to run it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what the score is. It doesn't matter where you are in the period. He just runs his offense the way he wants to run it. He's in on a near
Just
side
like that.
cradle, and he has them stacked up here in the purse.
There it is.
And it's another Bracken Funeral Home pin for the Beavers.
Yeah. We compared it to Kale Albers last night, and that comparison still stands.
Well, that makes it 26-0. And we're going to flip the weight classes all the way over to the lightweights now, 107.
What about this?
I could live with it. This should be Braden Beechner.
So tonight, 107 will be Landon Van Tassel. And Van Tassel already in on a takedown. Looking to get him turned over is Van Tassel, readjusting himself.
Working on that Navy ride.
Getting some near falls here. 3 count.
Stayed with that move. Well, he got a ball and chain in there. That's what that is.
He's currently got 3 more near falls on the ready.
And
There
they
they
award
are.
it.
So if I'm correct, it should be 9-0.
Nope, 6.
Isn't that his second 3
No,
count?
he had it for a 2 count, and then he kept the same hold and didn't adjust to anything else, and then the official started counting again. So you have to come up with a different move.
I thought he had a different. I thought it was a separate
No, it
count.
wasn't. It was the same move. But he'll stack them up here with a different move this time. As the official goes to count, it's a near side cradle, has it locked up.
And that's a full 4.
Yeah, official holding 4, but the Falconer wrestler has his right shoulder kind of up off the mat. As, again, he keeps that ball and chain and puts him right back over. Again, a 1 count there. And it's a 10-0 lead here for Van Tassel. Using that ball and chain, she'll get an armbar in with it to try and get him rolled over once again. And get more near fall points here as we're coming up to 10 seconds to go here in the first period.
Another full 4.
Another set of 4 makes it 14-0.
1 more, and and it's a tech fall.
Yeah, he's on the verge of a tech fall in the first period, but he run out of time here as Van Tassel put on a scoring clinic here.
Yep. So now anything will get him a tech fall. Escape, takedown, reversal, near fall. You name it.
Well, he has choice. He's going to go down on the bottom here to start period 2. An escape will do the 1 point.
Yep.
Or locking hands will do it as well.
Yeah, full Nelson.
Beechner going with a 2-on-1 underneath there. Trying to reverse the tables here on Van Tassel. But Van Tassel working up from the bottom here. Looking to get wrist control and get an escape here. Beechner gets an armbar worked in on a near side. Trying to get Van Tassel turned over. He's doing a good job of defending and keeping him from getting flipped. Now he's in on a single leg. He'll get out front and get turned into Beechner.
Got his feet up.
And they roll out of bounds.
Ooh. Just couldn't get that head out.
And Beechner doesn't lose control.
Nope.
So we'll go back to Van Tassel down on the bottom on this restart with 1:11 to go here in the second.
Came awfully close.
He got squared up to him out front, just couldn't stay there.
Yeah, couldn't get that head out.
Tried to stand up in on a leg now as he'll turn into him. Beechner keeps him down onto the mat as he'll look to get out here. Working on everything that he can work on. Come underneath the leg there. Beechner with a leg in. And Van Tassel working on wrist control. Captures an arm this time, and he'll headhunt it. Got to get a hold of that head. There you go. Pops the head out.
There it is.
And they stop it with the reversal. And it will be a tech fall, 16-0 tech fall in the second.
That is a relevant church reversal. Moving right along here, Dewey.
Yes. 107 was brought to us by Lifted Health. As we move up to 114 brought to us by Harvest Community Church. It should be Skylar Hayes coming out. His opponent, Mason Corrigan. Why did they give him anklets?
Good question.
I know they used them in the JV matches, but there's no real need to have them in the varsity match here.
Corrigan in on an early takedown, got him right to his back, and got that head scoop. This is tight. And it's blown dead.
Oh, they're going to give him a 4 set for near falls and then an illegal hold, and that's why they stopped it with an illegal hold. You can't pin with an illegal hold. Full Nelson was called. So it's 7-1. No change in position. And again,
back over to his
gets him flipped right over, and it's a Bracken Funeral Home pin as Golden Falcons will get on the board at 114.
And just like that, we're up to that's certainly uninteresting.
Roman Kafferlin coming out at 121.
Certainly an interesting walkout.
Crossroads there, Fellowship. I'm not surprised by that. Only Roman would do that. Again, not a fan of it, but I can go with it.
Of course, yesterday Roman had one of the most impressive takedowns we've seen, where he just fireman carried his guy to the middle of the ring and just plopped him down.
It's been a few years since I've seen somebody be that in control of somebody and just absolutely sashay him back to the center of the ring and then plant him there for another 3-point takedown. Kafferlin has been fun to watch over the years. Great to see him back from whatever difficulties kept him off the mat, but it's good to see him out there again.
Absolutely.
In on a single leg.
Roman's got an arm, looking for the head, but he will give up the takedown, but
quickly up to his feet.
Yep, return to the mat. Back up to his feet, though.
Has the far side cradle locked up.
And they're out of bounds.
It is Evans, and they go out of bounds as Evans still has control. Roman awaiting on the starting block into a stand-up. Looking for a sit and switch. Can't find it. So he'll regroup on the bottom. 45 seconds to go here in this first period. Again, roaming up to his feet, but Evans gets him right back down onto the mat.
Up to his feet again.
He'll look for the sit and switch this time in a much better position to get it.
Yeah.
As he's in on tight on that leg.
Yeah, just keep pushing.
Got to keep scooting.
Yeah, keep moving.
Scooting.
Keep moving and you'll have it.
And now he gets 2 arms on that leg. He'll come around that corner. Got to keep moving.
Yeah, just keep spinning.
10 seconds to go here. And they roll all the way through, and
There
he'll get a far
is.
side cradle out of it.
Get him over to his back. Some near falls being counted. 3 to end it.
He'll give him a
Oh,
full
no, they
set.
got a 4. All right.
So we'll go to the second period completely tied.
Six all.
Kafferlin deferred to the third. Evans takes bottom. I'm sorry, Evans is trailing 6-3 now. Up to a stand-up, looking to get the escape. Kafferlin drops down onto a single leg and finally maintains control here as they're going to go out of bounds. Good continuing movement there by Kafferlin, and he'll maintain control.
Yep.
Right off the whistle. Evans gets his hands out. He's going to get chin back. Kafferlin tried to get back on top and does. Kafferlin right back to work on top here. Looking for wrist control on there. Evans got wrist control. He's up to one leg. He's up to a second leg. Kafferlin trying to get him tripped back down onto the mat. And finally, Evans able to get the escape.
We're neutral.
Makes it 6-4 in favor of Kafferlin. Kafferlin shoots from far away. Comes up empty, except he has a 2-on-1 on an arm now. He uses an arm drag, get him down onto the mat, covers in behind. Nice takedown there. Makes it 9-4. 45 seconds to go here in the second. Kafferlin trying to get a leg worked in. Evans blocks it. Actually captures it himself.
30 seconds to go in the period.
Working on a over the top armbar to try to get Evans rolled over. We're down to 12 seconds to go here in the second. I wouldn't be surprised if the official calls a stalemate here.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like either guy's really.
Now it looks like they're just going to get out of the period altogether.
All right.
They'll be headed to the third. And Kafferlin has choice. He'll take bottom. Underway here in the third. Kafferlin working up off the bottom. Evans has an armbar worked in. Kafferlin kind of whirling with him. Not going over. Evans having to regroup here, readjust. Has wrist control, but Kafferlin does a good job of pushing into him to get out of that move. Now Kafferlin up onto his feet, and we're going to get locking hands against Evans. Kafferlin's still down on the restart here, but he's stretched out his lead to a 10-4 advantage. And now Evans is going to let him up. Makes it 11-4. Evans needing to score big here. A 7-point move would tie it up, but he's got got a little time to work with, Jack, but it's getting short.
Yeah.
And really, Cafferlin is in good shape here. Kind of captures him on a head and arm there, or a front headlock, and he'll just get him down onto the mat, and it's another 3-point takedown. And now it's a 14-4 lead here. Major decision on the board for Cafferlin. Under a minute to go here in the third. Roman trying to bundle the arm together. And he'll break the hips down. Has that bundle. And he'll settle back in behind, go to work on top with 32 seconds to go in the match. Still working with that 2-on-1 there.
Returns him to the mat. And that's how this was going to end, Dewey.
14-5 is your final. Major decision. As we move up to 127, brought to us by Sawyer Builders. It should be Landon Walliser going up against Caden Hetrick.
That is indeed Landon Walliser and Caden Hetrick. And Hetrick is going to get called for locking hands. I think he got the takedown. So I believe it should be 3-1 in favor of Hetrick.
Yes, you are correct.
Walliser up to his feet. Hetrick staying on him. And he's going to get called for locking hands again, and that's going to make it 3-2.
And that's a move. If you're not careful, it'll disqualify you from a match quickly.
Right. If he does it again, that's 2 points, right?
It should be. And it's early in the first here still, just under a minute to go.
Yeah.
Walliser back up to his feet here, looking for a standing sit and switch, and there was locking hands once again as they went down onto the mat. And that's a third technical violation, and that should be 2 points. They give him another one, and we're tied at 3.
And yeah, they're correcting it now. I just heard the official say that's his third time. That's 2.
And now they're going to give him another point, let him up off of the restart here. And Walliser, with no offensive moves, has a 5-3 lead.
Letting him up.
Back to a tie score, 6 apiece. Hetrick's pretty good on his feet. He's gotten 2 takedowns.
Yeah, absolutely. He's provided the offense here. He's just had some technical mistakes.
You shot there, but Walliser's able to spin with him.
Yeah.
And nearly got the corner here locked up.
Keep spinning.
He's got the near side cradle locked up, and he'll stack him up. as Walliser will get the takedown.
And that should be a 7-point move, right?
And
dude?
that will be 4 more points there. So it should be 13-6 after the first period. And they chose neutral quickly. I didn't see who chose it, but we start the second period neutral. Walliser in on a double leg as he looks to finish and does. So good effort there by Walliser as he's built up a major decision here now, 16-6.
Yeah. Hedrick up to his feet, and Walliser lets him go. 16-7.
Couple of tall, lanky kids out here. Again, Walliser in on a double leg. He'll turn the hips to the mat, cover the legs. He'll work up the back now.
Keep moving.
There you go. Reach around, get that front control. Stay in behind. Keep circling.
Yeah, keep going.
Circling. Trying to lock up the far side cradle. Now he'll switch to the near side. Switches back to the far side.
Still not.
Still no control by either wrestler. We're down to 40 seconds to go. Finally have a stalemate called by the official. And we'll stay neutral here with 39 seconds to go here in the second.
And he should have just spun into that and taken the takedown.
Take the points where you have the ability to. Guys continuing to work close to the out of bounds. 14 seconds to go here in the second. Walliser with a 9-point lead, shoots in on a double leg. Trying to pull it in and come out the back door. 4 seconds to go. Cops the hips, drives him to the mat.
Ooh, I don't think they're giving it to him.
They're going to talk it over. And no.
Oh, no.
Nope.
Nope.
Green has choice going into the third period. And they're going to let him up right off of the get-go here. It makes it 17-7. As Hedrick got a little work to do here.
Yeah, he really came out of the gate strong and provided most of the offense, but some technical errors gave Walliser a chance to find his footing, and Walliser's been in control since.
Yeah, good for Walliser. Got on the offensive train there, got a couple of nice double-leg takedowns. As a Hedrick in on a single leg here. Walliser just doesn't quit moving, and he gets the corner, hooks a leg. He'll look for the spladle, maybe.
Got to get that leg free.
Roll through it with it. Maybe you'll get it.
Yeah.
Hedrick hanging in on that leg, but they're going to give the takedown to Walliser anyways.
Yeah, he did let go of the leg.
Minute 10 to go here in the third. Walliser out in front, 20-7. A high-scoring match here tonight, Jack.
Yeah.
Under a minute to go here.
He's only 2 more points from a tech fall.
And he's going to let him
3
go.
more. So 1 more takedown, and it's a tech.
Up by 12. Another 3-point takedown would do it. There's a nice double or single. He looked to go to a fireman's carry and just stuck with the single as he'll look to finish here on his feet. Picks him up. You got to be careful putting him down onto the mat. Still on that single leg. And Hedrick working that corner, and he'll get the 3-point takedown.
Yeah, I think he got a little too worried about putting him down too hard and eased up too much there.
I think he did. Now he's hanging on to a major decision, up by 9 with 6 seconds to go. And he'll get a major decision out of it. 20-11. .121 brought to us by Crossroads Fellowship. Great effort there by Wallizer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wallizer.
Nice little comeback win there as he was down early.
We move up to 127.
Now you should like this one as a Michigan fan.
I'm sorry, 133. 127 was brought to us by Sawyer Builders. Stephen Willis out here at 133, which is brought to us by Vern's Garage.
Stephen in on a leg. Just lifts him over. Both guys in on a leg.
That's Dylan Newman.
And that's going to be a stalemate as that was clearly not going anywhere. And they're still neutral.
Kind of like looking in a mirror there. Both wrestlers doing the same thing.
Yeah. Into a collar tie. Steven looked for the shot there, didn't find it.
Steven's got some good lateral movement.
Yeah.
Good defense there to keep the leg away from getting a takedown. Can't get much lower if you're lowering your level as the guys are down on the one knee on the mat.
Yep.
And I like the shot off of the reshot, or the reshot off of the shot.
It really is like wrestling a mirror, Dewey. These guys are planning the exact same moves.
45 seconds to go in this first period. Still no score in this match. Nice ankle pick there by Willis. See if he's able to score off of it. Has 1 foot in bounds still. He'll cover both legs, and they go out of bounds before he's able to cover all the way, and the officials are going to get together and talk about it.
Yeah, Beavers bench wanted it.
Well, Travis is coming to the scores table. The official's going to talk it over, and they're going to say still neutral.
I think I might have agreed with the Beaver bench that time.
And officials are going to win that argument every time.
Yeah, every time. But for what it's worth, I do think I agree with the Beaver bench.
Good argument nonetheless.
Yeah.
But hey, finish inside the Munns merch circle.
Right, yeah.
And you won't have to have that discussion.
Yep.
20 seconds to go here in the first. Still scoreless. As looks like Willis picking up the offense just a little bit, pushing the issue with that short time. Close to being out of bounds once again.
Yep.
5 seconds to go here in the first.
Although a little more neutral this time.
And they're going to get out of the first period. It's going to be scoreless as we head to period number 2.
And Willis is going down.
Well, I already had it in the second period. Standing, sit, and switch, however you want to say it. Willis quickly turns the corner on him, trying to get the reversal. Newman lacing through the legs. Now he's going to try and come out the back door as he gets his base underneath him and comes all the way around out the back door, and that should be scoring a reversal here. Newman stays in on the leg and stays in control. Good move there by Newman to maintain control. Willis going to have to work and come up off the bottom once again.
Yeah, very impressive defensive move by Newman.
Good move there by Willis, not allowing him to get the arm. Now another quick sit and switch, nothing there. Good explosive moves here by Willis, but just not able to capitalize on anything. Minute to go here in the second. Willis getting back up to his base. Newman staying tight with a half in on the far side. Willis peels that off. Stays in his base. Newman back with a tight gut. Rolls him over quickly. But Willis able to belly back down. No near falls. Under 30 seconds to go here in the second. Again, a quick tilt there doesn't result in any points. Newman has him flattened out. Willis will work back up to his base. 15 seconds to go here in the second. Again, Newman looked for a half. Can't get anything to go with it. Hanging on to that tight gut. 3 seconds and 2. Willis to a stand-up, and they go out of bounds as time expires. And we'll head to period 3. Something tells me these guys have seen each other before.
Yeah, you definitely get the feeling, just by how similar they're wrestling and how much they seem to know what the other's going to do.
Newman up to a stand-up. Willis drops down to a leg to maintain control. Newman gets tripped and put back down onto the mat. Armbar in by Willis. On the far side, he'll look to work him back into bounds. And we have a stoppage. For some blood time, I believe. No signal from the official yet. It is. Newman has done sprung a leak. So Corey Manor injury timeout here. Willis has got a blood spot on the middle of his back. I can see it from here. Maybe it was just a shadow. My old eagle eyes playing tricks on me. A very tight match here, 0-0.
Yeah.
As they will cut the blood time, and they'll go into cleanup mode now. No change in position. Newman down on the restart. Scoreless match here. Corey's going to win the duel. There's 3 more matches after this one. But even if the Falconers win out by pin, they would only end up with 30 points, Jack. So Beavers are going to be victorious here tonight on their home mat.
Yeah, and that's not even possible, is it? Because one of them's a forfeit?
Yeah, they're going to forfeit one of the matches. So, and I believe it's the last one of the night, 152. So they're not going to really are out of options.
Yeah.
Willis doing a good job with an arm bar and a half worked in, keeping Newman on the mat as they stand up and go to out of bounds, and Willis maintains control. 1:22 to go here in the third. At this point, Newman just picking his moments as to when he's going to explode into a move. Willis works in with an underhook here. Working it into a half. Newman trying to peel it off. And Willis will have to go to work on something else. A minute to go here. Willis gets it put back in. Half on the near side. Gets him back down onto the mat. Newman into a sit. Willis back to work on top again. Puts that half in once more. Gets him down onto the mat. And they're going to spin out of bounds. Willis still with control with 40 seconds to go. And kind of funny, he just lets him up.
Yeah.
As he's looking for a takedown here. Newman with a escape. Willis pushing forward, trying to get the takedown. Newman with a whizzer in. Willis nearly in behind. 8 seconds to go. Looking for the Peterson or the Merkel. And they go out of bounds with 3 seconds to go, and we're still neutral. And it looks like Willis is going to drop this one on the let up.
Yeah. Huh.
And Newman get called for a stalling, but it's going to be a moot point.
Yeah, I wonder what the thought process was of letting him
Well,
up.
they were thinking that they were going to get a takedown.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out. But a good victory by Newman. Gets 3 points on the board for the Falconer.
And this should be our last wrestled match for varsity, correct, Dewey?
This is 139. We still have 145 to go.
Oh, yes, that's right. I was one ahead.
139 brought to us by Corry Community Foundation. Braden McCarthy going up against Owen Anderson. Anderson has a takedown as I was getting everything put in. You didn't tell me that, Jack.
Yeah, sorry. I was...
Anderson working on top here. Got to find something to go with. Looking to get a leg worked in. Has a 2-on-1 now. Under a minute to go here in the first. Trying to build on that 3-0 lead here. Picks him up, plants him back into the mat. Working with that 2-on-1 underneath. .35 seconds to go in the first period. Trying to get that far side cradle, maybe. Just can't seem to get him broke down. Finally gets him down onto the mat there. 12 seconds to go. McCarthy back up to his base. In on a leg now. Locking hands, or locking around that leg and hanging on to it. And he'll get out of that first period. Trailing 3-0. Anderson has choice, or no, McCarthy has choice. He defers. And Anderson will take bottom. He'll spin into him, score a relevant church reversal. And it's kind of been a reoccurring theme here tonight, Jack.
Yeah.
Beavers score early and often. Anderson has the arms bundled together. As he'll look to get the far side cradle locked up. And he'll roll him over. Stacked him up high in the air. And get the Bracken Funeral Home pin in the second. That should make it 45-9. As we move on to weight class 145, which is brought to us by Rossbecker Insurance Group. And coming out for the Beavers should be Marcus Meredith. His opponent, Nicholas Russell. And we're going here in the first period. I so like that, announcing to the players on the mat.
Yeah, me too.
Marcus in on a single leg. Gets him down onto the mat, covers in behind. He'll wrestle from in front. Two on one, gets him over for a 3 count. Shows him his hands, makes it 6-0. Good working on top there, Meredith, staying in good position. Right back with that 2-on-1. I can see another set of points coming up here. Rolls him over. Good job of keeping that leg turked. He'll get a set of 4 and give up the escape. Makes it 10-1. Again, Meredith in on a single leg. And he'll finish it. Another 3-point takedown.
Really racking up points here, Dewey.
13-1.
Wouldn't be surprised if he just lets him up again.
I think he needs another set of back points before he lets him up. 18 seconds to go here in the first. Meredith stays with him. Good movement by Russell, but he's not getting away from him. Now he finally is able to get out front. Meredith looking to stay out behind, but he gives up the escape right at the end there, makes it 13-2. Meredith will defer to the third. And Russell will take bottom to start period 2. Meredith right back to work on top here. A set of 4 near fall points would make it a tech fall. And there goes Meredith with a 2-on-1. Looking for the ball and chain, not there. Stays with it 2-on-1. As he'll look to sink that arm bar in. Gets that 2-on-1. Russell goes to a sit. Meredith trying to get through with the ball and chain there. Rolls him over, but Russell rolls all the way through. Doesn't give up any near fall points. And I think finally Meredith did get that ball and chain in there, but the arm come out, so losing a chain to the ball and chain. Coming up on a minute to go here. Second period. Meredith 13 points in that first period. Rolls him over here. And that will be 4 near fall points. That makes it 17-2.
So there's your tech fall.
17-2. Makes it 50-9. And then the forfeit at 152 makes it 56-9. 152 brought to us by the Corry Redevelopment Authority. 145 was Ross Becker Insurance Group. And that will do it for the team duel. As we'll get to see Carson Braswell come out at 152. It will be a forfeit. As they get the points up on the scoreboard, Carson gets to have his name raised. And that will do it for the varsity action here tonight. We still have 3 more JV matches to go.
Yes, we do.
First up is going to be Braxton Hayes And he'll go up against Coulter.
Dancing around in a color tie, or
Braxton looked pretty good in his earlier match of the night as he got the tech fall 15-0 over Campbell, and he starts this match with a takedown. 15 seconds in. Good job of following his opponent to stay in control. Looking to get something to go with that tight gut, just can't get nothing in there. Coulter doing a good job of staying out of trouble. But good following there by Hayes keeps him in good position. 35 seconds to go here in the first. Hayes trying to break those hips down and get him flattened out onto the mat. Now he just cuts them loose with 12 seconds to go. It's a 3-1 advantage. And he's right back in on a single leg. He'll get another takedown, makes it 6-1. And sometimes that's good. You regroup like that, you give up a takedown, or you give up an escape to get another takedown.
Yeah.
Get you out of the period, and you have a 6-1 lead now.
Right. Braxton will go down.
Yeah, Coulter deferred to the third. And once again, I was a little delayed on the period status. Hayes looking to get up here. As he gets wrist control, he'll turn into it and score a relevant church reversal. And the cheerleaders have stayed at it here all night.
Yes, they have.
And Hayes once again gives them a point for the escape. Makes it 8-2. A minute 30 to go here in the second.
And out of bounds they go.
Yeah, when I run out of real estate there. Hayes had good movement. He just couldn't get it done inbounds. And now he's having a little trouble with his headgear.
Hey, no laces issues tonight so far.
So far, so good.
I don't think we had any last night either.
He's in on a double leg here. See if he can finish it inbounds, close to being out. And they do go out of bounds, and we're still neutral here. 58 seconds to go in the second. Working on wrist control in the middle there. Trying to find that edge to get around the corner. They back into the middle of the ring. Good job there by Hayes, lowering his level, found the leg. Now see if he's able to finish it here with 23 seconds to go. Coulter with a good whizzer, but Hayes able to limp arm out of it and get another 3-point takedown. And it's an 11-2 advantage, 11-3 as he lets them up. So major decision on the board now.
14.
And make it 14 with another 3-point takedown as the period expires. And Coulter is going to take neutral to start period 3. Hayes working with that wrist control, trying to score a couple more takedowns here to get a second tech fall of the night. And he's running out of time here, Jack. Minute 30 to go here in the third. Needing 4 more points to get the tech fall, or the 4-point differential, I should say. And once again, out of bounds, we're still neutral. Almost looks like Coulter's bewildered as to what to do.
Yeah.
Can't seem to crack Hayes' defense. As Hayes continued to push forward here. Minute to go here in the third. Braxton in on a double leg, trying to finish it from his knee. He'll pop his head and get another 3-point takedown.
Let him up.
And he's within range now.
Yep.
Another 3-point takedown will do it.
With 40 seconds left to go in the period.
Come up empty on that shot, but able to get back up to his feet and get in on a double leg again. Good pushing forward. You got to stay on your feet to finish that.
Yep.
He pops his head nonetheless, stays with it, and drives into it. Come up the back, he'll get the 3-point takedown, and he'll score his second tech fall of the night. 17-4. On to our next match. Devin Way. And his opponent this time will be Logan Adams. Way got the first pin of the night.
Yes, he did.
Back in the fourth bout in the JV match before the varsity match got started. In on a double leg here as he'll finish it and Russell from in front. Quickly up to his feet is Adams. Way stays with him, puts him right over to his back. Nearly got 2 swipes there, but the official stopped halfway through the second. Adams up to his feet, and Way will just cut him loose. And again, Way with another takedown. Makes it 6-1. Adam back up to his feet, and once more, Way will cut him loose. Makes it 6-2. Way won't give up that wrist control, just falls on top of Adams. And if he'll settle in behind, he'll get another 3-point takedown out of it. 9-2 here. Working with a tight gut. He'll get Adams flattened out onto the mat here. Adam tries to work back up to his base. Way staying with that tight gut. 35 seconds to go here in the first. And Way cuts him loose once more, 9-3 now. Way in on a double leg here. Adams trying to heel trip him over, and it didn't work out for him. As Way's able to get the takedown and puts him right to his back. And it's another Bracken Funeral Home pin in this first period for Way.
Which takes us to the last match of the night.
Last JV match of the night, last match of the night altogether. It'll be Parker Savitz going up against N. Booth. Noah Booth.
Noah Booth, yeah.
We are all set to go. Parker looking for his second victory of the night as well, as he got a pin back in the first JV match he had.
Pretty quick pin, too, if I recall.
Yeah, it was in the first period. So it's a day of rest tomorrow for the Beavers.
Yes, it
as
is.
they get ready for the big brawl, Beaver Brawl on Saturday. And they'll be good and tired at the end of the day on Saturday.
Yep.
You're in the basketball game tomorrow. I'm taking a day off.
Well, actually, I am not on the schedule. I
you're
checked
not?
today. Yeah, so we both have it off.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe we could go watch and just sit in the stands and eat some popcorn.
Nothing doing so far.
Yeah, just working through. We're down to 55 seconds to go here in the first period. Neither wrestler getting out of position, not giving up anything, and not really gaining anything either. No risk takes being taken here. Parker staying in the middle of the ring, trying to set something up. Danced in on a shot there, but it was blocked by Booth and driven out of bounds this time. Will stay neutral. Savitz in on a single leg here, see if he can finish it. Booth working with some underhooks. Trying to jack it up, and they go out of bounds, and Parker avoids any kind of takedown there. "12 seconds to go here in the first, scoreless. Again, Booth pushes him out of bounds. And the period comes to a close with no score. Parker will have choice. He'll take bottom to start period 2. Nearly into a stand-up there. Parker finally does get to a stand-up and gets the 1 point for the escape. As Booth just kind of cut him loose there after he got into that stand-up. Wasn't going to fight it. A lot of bobbing and weaving going on here. Parker in on a double leg here, and he'll get it, put a half in. Trying to tee off on it, and will.
Yep.
And get him over to his back and sinking it in good and tight.
Going to be tough to get out of that.
I'd like to see him work a little bit more, completely go across the body.
Yeah.
And get teed off into a good position and keep sinking it in good and tight. But that'll be a 7-point move there for Parker, and it's 8-0. As Parker goes to work on top here. Looking for wrist control, trying to put that half in. 40 seconds to go here in the second. Parker with good pressure forward. Booth gets up to his feet. They go out of bounds. Parker still with control. He'll drive the hips into the mat, go to work on top. Keeping Booth down onto the mat. 20 seconds to go here in the second, looking for that half again. Now he'll look for wrist control. Booth rolls the arm out in front to keep it away from Parker. Parker settles back in on top, goes to work with 4 seconds to go here in the second.
That's the end of the period.
End of the period. We had the period 3. Booth has choice. He's going to take neutral as he'll look to hit a big move from his feet. And Parker's got all the cards in his hands, in his control. Time, lead.
Yep.
Energy. In on a shot here. He'll drive it forward and get the 3-point takedown.
And a full set of near falls.
And bundling the points together here, or putting the points on the board. And he's looking for the near fall, as well, or the Bracken Funeral Home pin. He'll get 4 near fall. Did he get the pin? No, that was a tech fall.
Yeah, no, that would have been tech.
4 more points, that's a tech fall. So Parker wins via the tech fall in the third period. 15-0. And that will do it here.
Yes,
For the
it
wrestling
will.
action, we'll get into our P2 Paving post-game report, Jack. And first and foremost, I'd like to thank the officials for doing another wonderful job here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Back-to-back contest, and the one repeat official did a tremendous job. And good to see good officiating here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we look forward to seeing those guys here again.
Yeah.
So let's get into our P2 Paving post-game report, get things wrapped up here. As great night of wrestling here for the Beavs.
Yeah.
And let's get into it with our Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive move of the night.
You know, my mind goes to Owen's pin, Owen Nickerson. I just like how he went out there and found his shot and immediately put the guy down on his back.
Methodically gets the Healthy Smiles of Corry offensive move of the day as he just imposes his will on his opponent and gets the victory here tonight. Our defensive move brought to us by the New Kitchen Village. I liked a couple of the moves from Stephen Willis in his match. I know he ended up losing that match 1-0, but he did a tremendous job of keeping it 0-0 all the way to the very end with some great defense there, not giving up any points. Didn't score any points either, but did a nice job of getting a lot of good defensive moves in there and preventing any offense.
Yeah, and I have a specific move I was thinking of too. In Roman Kafferlin's match, he had a reversal which he turned into a cradle and got 4 near points out of it. And I thought that 6-point move was pretty impressive there.
Well, let's get into our University of Pitt-Titusville game-changing match of the night. And I'm giving that to Roman Kafferlin. It was a point in the match at 121 where the Falconers, Golden Falcons, just won a match via a pin at 114. Roman Kafferlin comes out at 121 and very easily could have given up that match.
Yeah.
But he stuck with it, and he found a way to get the major decision 14-5, and that put the Beavers out in front 35-6, a lead that they would not relinquish.
Yep.
Match of the night brought to us by Karate Chevrolet.
We all know where that's going, right? Landon
Nickerson,
yep.
back-to-back nights. A tremendous effort. This time he really had to work his tail off to get the 8-7 victory.
Literally a buzzer beater with that reversal.
Got it at the very end as time expired. And our last award to hand out tonight is going to be the Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award, and that is going to go to Mason Corrigan as he got a Bracken Funeral Home pin, and that was the first set of points on the board for Falconer here tonight.
Yep.
So that will do it, Jack. Any closing thoughts before we close up shop?
No, another good night of wrestling, and buckle up for Saturday. It's going to be a fun, long ride.
So for Jack Hasbrook, I'm Dewey Hurt. Thanks for tuning us in. And until we meet again in a future broadcast, we're going to say God bless and good night.